Hey everybody, hope this finds you doing well. This is Danelle, and today we are going to talk about CryptoPunks. I've actually been going down a deep rabbit hole with regards to the historical significance of CryptoPunks, the difference between CryptoPunks V1 and CryptoPunks V2. So I think it's very interesting. Hopefully, you will find it very interesting as well as we learn more about NFTs and how they will continue to transform not only the art world, but many industries. So, this is really just the beginning. So, it's very important for us to learn as much as we can while we can so we can take advantage, hopefully, of some of these really great opportunities to get into the non fungible token space as well as cryptocurrency. As usual, let's start with the cryptocurrency charts. Currently, Bitcoin is at $20,955.55, now at 2 cents. But as you can see, over the last 7 days, Bitcoin is up over 11%. So it's still taking that leg up and it's ranging now in this $20,000 range. We'll see if it will be able to hold or take a leg up or a leg down from here. So we shall see, obviously, in the next few weeks, and we'll obviously keep an eye on that. And Ethereum also still kind of on that leg up from where it was trading at around 1200 for a long period of time, and now it's at that $1,500 mark. We'll see if it will start to challenge and test that 2000 or so range. Time will tell on that as well. So this is a look at the top 20 or so coins. Cosmos, Avalanche, Litecoin, some of the same players as usual. Solana still seeing some really great movement over the past 7 days. So people who got in at around that $8 mark when it hit that bottom are doing quite well at the moment. So we'll see how long that lasts. We are at the cryptoslam.io website. And as you can see here, we are looking at the all-time NFT collectible sales. CryptoPunk 5822 is still on record as the highest sale for a CryptoPunk and for a PFP NFT period at $23 million, $23.7 million a year ago, which is still at a record high. And if we go and look at the collection rankings of all time sales volume, we will see CryptoPunks is not listed because they were created by a group called Larva Labs. It was two developers, one named Matt, one named John, and they had their own marketplace specifically for CryptoPunks. So we're going to go to that website right now, and it is at cryptopunks.app now that it has been acquired by Yuga Labs, and Yuga Labs is responsible for many of these top 10 collections here: Bored Ape Yacht Club, Mutant Ape Yacht Club, Other Deed. So we have discussed them before in the past, but Yuga Labs made what I believe is a pretty savvy decision by purchasing CryptoPunks from the Larva Labs team. And as I was saying, CryptoPunks is sold and traded and bought on this particular marketplace called now the CryptoPunks.app app. Now you can see the largest sales of CryptoPunks in its history. Number one, as we saw on the CryptoSlam website, is this number 5822 at 23.7 million. And then you see many others that have been sold in the millions, which is pretty fascinating. So one of the reasons why CryptoPunks has gotten so much acclaim over the last couple of years is because of the fact that it is one of the first, not the first, but one of the first NFT projects that was built on top of the Ethereum blockchain. It was the first time that we saw an NFT collectible collection be put on the Ethereum blockchain, and it was a free mint actually that was done in, I believe it was June 9th of 2017. So these were actually free. So whoever was able to claim these CryptoPunks, and I believe there were only about 300 or so wallets that actually claimed or had owned CryptoPunks. So at the early stages, there were just a few people who had a exorbitant amount of CryptoPunks. There's one guy named Himba who had over 1,000 CryptoPunks that were claimed during that free claim period. Now, in time, we learned that the CryptoPunk version 1, and we're going to talk about the difference between CryptoPunks version 1 and version 2. Version 1 had a bug in the contract where basically when you tried to sell your CryptoPunk, the buyer would receive the CryptoPunk and the buyer would also receive the crypto back that they were supposed to be sending to the seller. So the seller was basically in a situation where they relinquished their CryptoPunk, but then didn't get the Ethereum from the buyer. The buyer actually received the Ethereum back. So obviously that was an issue. So the people at Larva Labs decided to go ahead and create a new smart contract, and that became CryptoPunks as we know it to be now, which is technically version 2. So version 1, even though it had that bad contract, still was out there. Once you put things on the blockchain, it's immutable. Immutable meaning that it cannot be changed. So version 1, no matter what, still was available on the blockchain and is the first smart contract for CryptoPunks on the Ethereum blockchain. So as you can see here, we're at the CryptoPunks Twitter handle, Twitter page, and they're now celebrating their 1 year anniversary of a developer who wrapped the crypto, or I should say, wrapped the NFT so it can then be tradable on other marketplaces. So basically, a wrap is another contract that basically allows that image, that token, I should say, that NFT to be shipped. If you think of it like, you sending something to somebody and you put it in a box, the box is the wrap. And so this developer created this wrap so then people could actually sell and buy these V1 CryptoPunks. Because at the end of the day, it still has it still has historical significance because in actuality, it was the first version of CryptoPunks on the Ethereum blockchain. So there are a lot of people who believe in historical significance in art. CryptoPunks is considered art, and it is considered one of the first NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain. So that is of great significance for a number of people. So a lot of folks became very interested in being able to collect these V1 CryptoPunks. There are actually still some version 1 CryptoPunks that have not been wrapped. Some of them have been lost in wallets that will be basically gone forever. Over 1,000 of the version 1 punks are belong to Yuga Labs. And as of right now, they have had no interest or have shown any interest of doing anything with those V1 CryptoPunks. There's also a couple of other people who own a large amount. The guy Himba that I mentioned before, he has, I believe, over 1,000 version 1 CryptoPunks. So he has said that he doesn't plan on selling anytime soon. So there's going to be a small amount of crypto V1 punks that are available. As you can see here on OpenSea, these are the wrapped V1 CryptoPunks. Frank NFT is the developer who made the wrapping for the CryptoPunks. Currently, right now, there's about 3,432 items available, not all of them for sale, and they're going at a floor price of approximately 5.69 Ethereum. So when you compare that to the floor price right now, which is 66.99 ETH, that's a huge difference. So, over a 12x difference. So it'll be interesting to see if over time people start to learn more about CryptoPunks, start to learn more about version 1 CryptoPunks. Is this a great opportunity to jump into what has such major historical significance at a lower price, because for most folks, we cannot afford a $100,000 CryptoPunk, or we cannot afford the ability to buy a JPEG, to buy an NFT, when there are many other uses of that $100,000. So some folks would be able to purchase a V1 CryptoPunk, which currently is going for about, when you do the conversion in ETH, it's going for a little over almost $9,000 at this 5.69 Ethereum price. So that's a huge difference compared to the $100,000+ for a floor price CryptoPunk right now. So we shall see, but no, we're not giving obviously financial advice, but this could be a great investment opportunity. But there's also a possibility that we could go lower. The NFT market has gone down, particularly over the last 12 months or so, when last year we had reached such a major high point in cryptocurrency sales. And, we can go back to the largest sale of all, which was sold over a year ago. That showed the top of the market. And we're definitely down, but there's a possibility that we can go right back up. NFTs, it looks like they are going to be here to stay, for one, but also we're starting to see a creeping up of NFT sales volume. If you go back to some of our earlier videos, over the last several months, we were seeing NFT sales volume as low as the teens of the millions of dollars. So for us to be back up in the $46 million range is a positive, but we know things are very volatile right now, not just in the cryptocurrency market, but obviously in the NFT market. We also see it over in the stocks and equities market. People are still calling for a major recession later on in 2023. So there still may be some other opportunities to get this V1 punk, or V1 punks at a lower price. We shall see. Maybe, maybe not. Many believe that this is a great price to jump in now. But regardless, it's really interesting to learn a little bit more about the history of the CryptoPunks, and how now that more celebrities have bought into the CryptoPunk phenomenon. As you can see, this is from April, so I'm sure there's a lot more celebrities that we know of and some that we don't know of that own CryptoPunks. But this is a list of some of the ones that own CryptoPunks. And as you can see, there's Sean Carter, Odell Beckham Jr., Serena Williams, Steve Aoki, Gary Vee, who's a major proponent of NFTs, Logan Paul, FaZe Banks. I mean, the list goes on and on. So Heidi Klum. So I'm sure there are more, like I mentioned, that have NFTs, but this is a pretty strong list. Mark Cuban. So it's starting to definitely pick up steam, particularly since 2020, 2021. They were flipped by Bored Ape Yacht Club for a period of time, and now they're kind of going back and forth in terms of who has the highest floor price. But there's no doubting the historical significance of CryptoPunks V1, and we will continue to keep you posted, of course, on the overall general NFT market, but we will come back to CryptoPunks. But we just wanted to just give you a general understanding of what's happening here with CryptoPunks. For many of us, we cannot get in to this really exclusive club. So it's not only being able to have the ability to have these, digital pieces of historical significance that could continue to go up in value over time, but it also puts you in a exclusive group that you can have access to, because you'll be able to have access to the Discord server, be able to talk to different people who are within the art space, who are within this cryptocurrency space, within the NFT space, within the CryptoPunk community. And so there's a lot of value that can be provided potentially by owning one of these CryptoPunks. So we will be looking forward to see what happens in the next year, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. If we're fortunate enough to see it, we'll be very curious as to what happens, particularly with these V1 CryptoPunks, because I believe, just as I've been learning a little bit more about the history and about these V1 CryptoPunks, that this is going to be worth a lot more than $8,800 in 5 years and in 10 years. But we shall see. Time will tell. No matter what, Networkchain is going to be here to provide you as much information as possible so you can make the best decisions for yourself as we learn together. We look forward to linking up with you soon on the Networkchain. In the meantime, take care. Bye bye.